Hi, this is ToyA Johnson from Families United Action Network, and I'm just giving you a little bit of an update on our legislative efforts as well as some of our upcoming events, and just giving you an update on some of the things that we are still doing during the coronavirus quarantine. One of the things I definitely want to mention is our legislative season. While it is stalled, you can still be very proactive in contacting your legislators, either on the phone and leaving messages, as well as via email, which you can find in the comments of the link, as well as making sure that you're sharing and liking our pages and making sure that you are sharing our content. Next, what I'd like to address is some of the things that we still have in play. Although our legislative season has definitely stalled, we still have on the table our shared parenting bill, as well as our changing the child abuse hotline to confidential versus being anonymous, as well as our reinstatement of parental rights. We think that these are very, very important bills, and we ask for your continued support in contacting your legislators to let them know how important it is to you as well. And just a little update. Due to coronavirus, we have definitely, FUAN has put out a official directive and asked the governor to make an official directive which addresses the issue of child support as well as child support payments and visitation with your children. We have asked them, and we believe some of those things have already happened and occurred. So we did ask them to, one, suspend child support payments during COVID. Two, not to arrest parents for being behind. And three, to make sure that we are dealing with the stimulus payment and allowing those parents to have a little bit of that stimulus just due to hardship. And so we've seen other states do this in various stages, and we definitely have asked our governor to take some action to address the issues that we see happening in family law, as well as making sure that orders that are already in play are being respected. One of the biggest things that we are seeing, and we're asking people to help us safeguard against, is people being brought back into court because they are frontline responders. Those doctors, our grocery store workers, anybody who's considered an essential worker. We need to definitely be protecting them and their rights to their children. We've seen so far in approximately 3 states, so it would be Oklahoma, Florida, and I believe it's Alabama, where the courts are actually allowing the non-custodial parents to bring a parent into court because they work in a high risk or a COVID area, and saying that they are intentionally exposing their children to abuse and neglect. However, that is not the case. We should be advocating to make sure that parents aren't losing their rights to their children just because they are an essential worker. So please be sure to let your legislators know that you would like them to protect our essential workers. Those are the people who make sure that we can quarantine at home, as they say. Another issue that we definitely want to be talking with our legislators about is the stimulus payments. We definitely understand that child support needs to be paid and children need to be supported. However, during this time, we would be advocating and asking our governor to not take the full stimulus payment from families and parents that are paying child support. At least allow them to have at least half of that money to help them get caught up on their bills and maybe eat and live and have lights and water. So we are asking for our governor to take the stance of 25 other states who said they will not be collecting certain debts owed to the state, and in some states child support is one of those. So we definitely want to be telling our legislators that we need to be mindful of that, as everyone is struggling. No one, for the most part, is being willfully willfully not paying child support or trying to be involved in their children's lives. Another thing, our FUAN telethon is coming up, where you're going to hear great information and content from people from around the nation who will be talking about family law reform in their areas, what's going on, and how you can get involved and help during this national pandemic of COVID-19, and ways that you can stay actively involved, ways that you can help. Another thing that we're going to keep on pushing forward, we don't exactly know when the legislative session will reopen. However, while it is not open, you can still contact your legislators and make sure that they know your thoughts and that you support family law reform, that you support children having both parents in their life when it's absolutely appropriate for those children to have both parents in their lives. We want to be sure that we're working and looking forward after COVID-19. We want to be sure that court orders are being followed so that children have some normalcy in their life during COVID-19, and make sure that parents are actively involved in their children's lives to the best of their abilities. So we're still advocating, we're still talking to your legislators, we're still connecting and reaching out to other groups and advocates in order to support our cause, and we're asking you to definitely support our cause. So if you can, we're asking you to donate $1 to our organization so that we can help make sure that information is being put out and content is being put out. We can also help make sure that our legislators are getting the information that they need as well from us. And so we just want you to support FUAN and make sure that children have access to both parents when absolutely possible and appropriate. Other than that, I want to thank you for taking the time to listen. Make sure that you go to our website, www.familiesunite.org, or you can find us on Facebook at Families United Action Network, our general participants page, and you can get involved. You can donate your time, your skill to this worthy cause. We think that children deserve both parents. We think that parents deserve access to their children. We also believe that just because the relationship didn't work out between the adults, that the children shouldn't lose out on having their families. So if you believe those causes and you definitely support our cause, please be sure to go once again to www.familiesunited.org, as well as to our Facebook page, and give us a like, subscribe, as well as consider donating your time. Consider getting involved. You can contact myself. You can contact Nicholas Dreesen or any of the other board members of Families United Action Network, and we can definitely find something for you to do and find a way for you to help. Thank you once again. I'm ToyA Johnson, your Executive Director of Families United Action Network, as well as your Executive Director of our Family Stabilization and Preservation Unit. Signing off, ToyA Johnson. Have a great day. God bless.